Hey everybody, Vice here. Welcome to a special kind of Pokemon Puzzle Challenge video. I'm going to be going over a strat that helps when speedrunning this game, the reset strat. Normally, once you defeat an opponent by lowering their HP, you have to wait for a few animations. From the health getting drained to 0, to waiting for the area to close and reopen to show the you win, and then you can press continue to the next stage. However, you can soft reset and go through the game's menus to get back to continue the next stage a little bit faster. I think it's like a quarter of a second faster per stage if your inputs are on point. You just gotta be careful not to make the mistake of entering marathon mode. The best thing about doing soft resets, though, is this somehow affects the game's RNG, to where you can sometimes you're getting repeating stages. So if you know that stage enough to get a very quick kill, you can save even more time. The goal here is memorize and get so many reset stages that you get an instant quick time overall. However, there are so many reset stages, even more than I thought. I was thinking maybe like 15 or so, with me remembering a good chunk of them, and ones I don't have enough knowledge to know about how quick they can be. However, yeah, it turns out there's about like 30 reset stages I have, with about half of them not fully known if they're good or not. I'm going to be putting these into some categories. The worst reset stage, the good reset stages, the Elite Four of reset stages, the champion of reset stages, and the unowned reset stages. Before that, though, I should mention a couple of other things. First of all, these are meant mostly for easy mode. However, they can appear on later difficulties. Almost all won't kill as quickly, though, but still good for a starting point, except Insane mode, and most of S hard. I can still see the best reset stage being good for a certain S hard for the first few stages, maybe. Another thing I need to bring up, this. Yeah, it turns out a lot of stages can appear even on the first stage of the run, though it's a lot more rare. You're probably going to be thinking right now, well, of course they can appear. The game just has a lot of reset stages. They can just appear rarely on their own. This doesn't make sense, except for the fact I usually never get these stages if I don't bother with the strat at all. It's like if you start up the game and start doing the soft reset strats, the game's code just suddenly makes those stages appear into a more common thing at all times if you use a strat in a long enough play session. Maybe in the future we can manip the stages even more, but for now, let's look at the stages I keep getting. Well, here's the worst stage. A stage where you either get a bunch of chains that will go very slowly, or fall solo with a couple chains in a very large 8 combo. Either I'm going too slow and getting a 10 to 11 second stage because of chains, or I'm just short and if lucky, getting a 9 second stage. Considering my overall average for my PB run is 6 8-second stages and 2 9s, a forced 9-second stage at best is really bad. This is a forced time loss, a useless stage. By the way, most of these stages should beat all but the last two. Okay, now time to get into the actual good stages. Should also point out now that you almost always raise the stack by 2 lines. Okay, time for the Elite Four reset stages. These stages are not only fast, but are usually super easy to notice and easy to do. Now for the champion and the best reset stage in the game. I'm going to break down this one a little bit afterwards. I think I'm out of broke something. I think I'm out of broke something. I think I'm out of broke something. Anyway, let's break down into numbers how broken this reset stage is, because it's even more broken than I originally thought. You're going to be using Cards of the Heart's Google Doc on the health values and what does what amount of damage. Let's throw these three numbers on screen and call them the goals. 1,260, 1,536, 1,664. Now let's add the combos and the one single chain to damage in order of what happens during the stage. 7 combo, 304. 4 combo, 128, 6 combo, 256, a chain, which also is the same as a 6 combo, so another 256, and an 8 combo that kills it and automatically sets up the chain to do the damage almost immediately. And the 8 combo does 352. That is a total of 1,296 has been done. However, you may have noticed that there's 3 blues and then 3 greens left that can be turned into chains. Another extra chain, 256, is 1,552. And the second extra chain of 256 again, it would equal 1,808. So the 1,280 go in the final health of the last 2 stages of easy. So all of these emotes taken care of, but what about the other 2 number goals of 1,536 and 1,664 that we also beat? Well, that's also 6 stages and 8 stages of normal mode. What the f is this reset stage? Also, while you still want to go for a 1-stack raise field kill on the first half of hard mode, second half of hard mode, you'll most likely have to do 2 attacks. This stage would also be good for that, as you'll do a good amount of damage while also being out of the opponent's healing range. Hopefully in the future we can fully manip the game and give the same stage over and over again. This is clearly the stage of all time. Anyway, that's what can happen when you saw reset between stages in PPC. You can continue to the next stage a bit faster and keep getting some fast repeat stages to a downright broken stage. This has been Vise, and I'll leave you with the unknown stages. Stages that also can appear that I don't have enough info about to see if they're good or not. See you guys next time.